Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session in 2 cases, cause number M333762 and cause number M333318. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Shantavia Nobles. Ms. Nobles, is that your full name?
Yes.
Ms. Nobles, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Nobles, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Ms. Nobles, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Nobles?
Fine.
That's good. Let's miss that one. Fix it too. Ms. Nobles, you're represented in your case by your attorney Langston Adams. Attorney Adams, how are you doing?
Doing well.
That's good. Ms. Adams, do you waive a record in Ms. Nobles' cases? Ms. Nobles, I have before me in cause number M333318 and information that was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Shantavia Monique Ann Nobles, on or about July 10th of 2022, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Ms. Nobles, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Nobles, how do you plead guilty? Not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
No comment.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges? Ms. Nobles, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments, which is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a set of initials that are on a line next to a box that signal to continue to repeat no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line. It's titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, it's titled Trial Court Certification Defendant's Right of Appeal. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, Ms. Nobles, there's one box that's checked. The box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have before me a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Nobles, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you? And did you read and understand everything that he went over?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Nobles, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment, and States 2, probable cause affidavit. State, would you like to offer States 1 and 2?
State would.
Any objections?
No objection.
No objections. States Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Ms. Adams, you've advised in counsel, Ms. Nobles, is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
I have no objection.
And Ms. Nobles, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised in counsel you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Nobles, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
And what is that agreement?
The agreement is that Ms. Nobles, for her plea, will receive 1 year of deferred probation, pay $250 fine, and do 40 hours of community service. In addition to that, the state will be dismissing cause number M33762.
Ms. Nobles, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During this 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $250 plus court costs of $292. You'll also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. You'll be required to pay a reimbursement fee of $15. Let's see. And Ms. Nobles, you'll be required to pay each month a monthly fee of $132. Will you be able to pay the $132 each month?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm called upon in this case.
Okay, well, let me do this here. Let me back it up. Forgot to put that in there too. Actually, that was that'd have been 160. Okay, now, let's see, we should have here. Where is it? Explanation. Financial affidavit. Okay, Miss. I'm gonna need to see her financial affidavit. They got me locked out of it. It's just pull it up for me.
Let me go check on my kid real quick.
Mr. Ford, did you get us to her? Okay, Ms. Nobles. The bailiff just handed you a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize that document? On page 2 of that document, which is on the back page, there's a signature above the line that is titled Defender Signature. Is that your signature? Now, back to the front page. Is everything on that document true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Your financial situation is still the same? Okay, so the court is going to find that you're indigent based on that finding of indigency. The court calls, let me see. So. Okay, now, Ms. Nobles, the court costs of $250. I mean, excuse me, the court costs of $292. That's $292. $250. That's what I'm getting. That's fine. Okay, so the court costs of $250 and Well, the court cost of $292 and the fine of $250 is going to be converted to community service. It'll be converted to 43 hours of community service. And your probation fee is going to be reduced from the statutory amount of $60 to the minimum of $25 a month. Okay, and so that's going to reduce the amount that you'll be required to pay. Okay, now, do you understand this, what the court has just done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll just repeat it. The state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, the fine of $250 and the court costs in this case, which is $60 each, which is $60. Well, its court cost is $292 and the fine is $250. That comes to a total of 43 hours of community service that you will have to perform. The probation fee of $60 each month is going to be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 each month. You still be required to pay the $15 reimbursement fee and the $15 each month for the your analysis, and you will be required to reimburse the Jefferson County court-appointed attorney's fees. Now, you will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service in addition to the 43 that was converted from the fine and the court costs. So you'll have a total of 83 hours of community service. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of your probation. And cause number M333762 will be dismissed. That's the companion case as part of this plea bargaining agreement. Now, Ms. Nobles, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Nobles, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Nobles, cause number M333762, I have before me a motion to dismiss that case, and this is part of the plea bargaining agreement. And I am signing that dismissal right now. Now, Ms. Noble, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed and it would not appear on your record as a conviction, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because he's quite competent in those matters. Ms. Nobles, you're going to stand on the X next to your attorney, follow the directions of our clerk. Once you, just have a seat. Just have a seat. She's going to call you back up when she's ready for you. And Mr. Adams, is that it for you? Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, Mr. Adams, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. That
you,
dismissal
Judge.
should be printing off.
Judge,
Yes.
since he's appointed on both cases, it would be 300.
Right.
On your probation, right? It wouldn't be 250.
Hold on,
Yeah, no, when he turned his thing in. Yeah.
I would
hold on, you
say
did an adjustment because she.
I did. I adjusted the fine and the court costs and probation fees.
that would
yeah.
be 300.
Right.
That's cool,
Yeah, I mentioned that to her.
but she's good. Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure what to put on.
Yeah. Let me see. This is we got Mr. Right, Kimberly. Okay, Russell Knepp. Okay, once you get all Kimberly's case, his client's in on page 3 and 4 and 5 on the trial docket. Next case is, a case is on the trial docket. Mr. Kimley, you can come forward. It's Yoshano Ray Berry, cause number M332708. Would you please come forward? Mr. Berry, your full name is Yoshano Ray Berry?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Berry? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Berry, you're represented by your attorney, Rive Kimler. Attorney Kimler, how are you doing?
Pretty good, John.
That's good. Now, Mr. Kimler, what is your announcement in Mr. Berry's case?
Ready?
State,
The state is, we're not sure if they, I don't know how far Mr. Hoptown is on this, so the state agrees to this.
okay,
This is a fairly year-old case.
June, okay, this is June 2022. I think Mr. Kimler has some, got a couple of cases in here from 21.
Hit your right thumbprint 3 times on that sheet of paper.
Got a couple in here from 21. Got them. Okay. You have any objections?
For what?
He's asking for a reset.
Continuance?
Yeah, continue. Okay. Mr. Berry, once you stand in front of court coordinator on the end, she's gonna get you reset.
You're gonna need to report to the adult probation office, today. They're closed right now, but they open back up at 1:15, so just make sure you report as soon as you get. And you're good to go.
Next case is cause number, well, next two cases, cause number M330436 and cause number M330438. Both cases are style of state of Texas versus Russell Ryan Knapp.
Yeah.
But we need to see which ones, we don't know which ones he's ready on, right?
Thank you.
You may be sick to part.
Well, we don't know that, maybe, that's a possibility. Okay. So Mr. Knapp, your full name is Russell Ryan Knapp.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Knapp?
Good, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Knapp, you're represented in your cases by your attorney, Attorney Wright Kimler. Mr. Kimler, what's your announcements?
Ready?
Please state.
State would ask for a reset on this one, so.
Okay, after. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna give resets right now until we look at the docket. Because we gotta see which ones go. I don't know if it's gonna be yours or not. But according on I'm gonna just set it as ready to go. And then after the docket this afternoon, we're gonna look at it and then we'll let you know what case is going and which case is not.
One thing, I do need to advise the court is I do have a 1 o'clock trial setting.
Okay,
Trial docket setting in Judge Thomas's court in Hardin County
Hardin County today,
tomorrow.
tomorrow? Oh, okay.
It's 1
I
o'clock.
think Crocker, you got a set trials.
District Court too.
Yeah, Crocker got a case over there in Hardin County too.
And Your Honor, this this state attorney is gonna have to be in Judge Gillum's court tomorrow morning also. So
Yeah. Yeah,
The subject to being up in Hardin.
Gillum is a JP, isn't it? Okay, I think we might have priority over JP. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
You want to release him, yeah, subject to being.
Right. Yeah, he'll be released subject to being recalled.
Make sure.
Okay. And we got a matter of fact, we can,
That's right. Action item. Text you if you need to do that. Right. But Barry actually was reset. He didn't have.
Yes. Victor Felipe Leon.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, your full name is Victor Felipe Leon.
That's correct, Your Honor.
How you doing, Mr. Leon?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Leon. You're represented by your attorney, Wright Kimler. Attorney Kimler, what's your announcement in Mr. Leon's case?
Ready?
Same announcement. And state,
stay the same.
okay, so we'll, yeah, we'll have him on, we'll have him on standby too. Okay, oh, he has two cases, so it's gonna be on both, okay, so it'll be the announcement on both of them, yeah.
Judge, what are we doing on Russell?
So you can have a seat.
They're gonna be, they, all of them is on standby for tomorrow,
Okay.
just with Leon too. Terrence Carl Mann. This is a 2022. Terrence Carl Mann, the next one. On page 4 of the trial docket. Now, this is, okay, this is a 22, okay, we could reach, okay. What's your announcement on this one?
Ready?
And state,
Same.
okay, this is a 22 case, so we're gonna reset this one,
Reset.
because you got some cases before yours. Tanya Nutter, M331224. Hi, your full name is Tanya Nutter. How you doing, Ms. Nutter? I'm doing fine. Started, you represented by Wright Kimler. Mr. Kimler, what's your announcement here? And state?
Stays the same.
Okay, I think, matter of fact, we got close to trying this one the last time she was here, right?
I think it was one, or just one in front of it.
Right. Right. Okay, so we she'll be on standby too.
Right, your name. Which will text you.
Okay,
Make sure I turn it on.
Christina Sandoval.
It's gonna be a plea. I need to get her.
Oh, please, okay, just, okay, you can have your seat.
Yeah, you can have a seat. We'll get that here.
Hannah Marie Smith. All of them are on the trial docket, right behind each other.
Mhm.
And Ms. Smith, you have two cases, cause number M332090 and cause number M332156. So, tell me what's your announcement in this case? This is 2022 case, so, yeah, we're gonna reset these two. And states the same announcement, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay. And Mr. Kimler, I think that's the last one.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna do Sandoval, you're working on a plea on that? Okay,
So that leaves the Net, Leon, and
Nutter,
Gonzalez. Oh, she put, it's Nutter.
yeah,
She put Gonzalez. Nutter. And of those three, what would be the order?
I mean, we'll go with the earliest one,
Earliest one.
hold on, let me see. Victor is, was April, hers was July. Hold on, then we have, April. Nep is May, so it'll probably be Leon Nep and, Nutter, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Okay, but they may have some, they may have some before yours.
I got you.
Like there was a name, okay. So the court will be in recess on Mr.